From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio. From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio. Bona unimisi siku hizi. Bella, Bella. Bona unimisi siku hizi. Penzi lako lanitia hofu. Bona unimisi siku hizi. Penzi lako lanitia hofu. Bona uniona hivi hivi. Bella, Bella. Bona unimisi siku hizi. Bella, Bella. Bona unimisi siku hizi. Penzi lako lanitia hofu. Bona unimisi siku hizi. Penzi lako lanitia hofu. Bona uniona hivi hivi.
Feel it every day, sema kupitia, sikutarajia, mambo kuchemka, see it day by day, ka kuna gap, ka huioni na iona, kumebadilika, vile naumia, hata ungejua hauwezi furahia, ama mkosea na huwezi niambia, ama umepata mwingine na sijajua. Tafakari tulipotoka, my baby, oh. Na nini unachotaka, my baby, oh. Bella, oh. Maneno mingi sipendelei, wajua tu Nairobi ngori, so nina watu, cheka na watu, kumbe ni feast, ukisurvive, big up yourself, ka uko live, big up yourself, mbona kunizungusha, zungusha, mbona kunitatiza, tatiza, mbona kunizungusha, zungusha, mbona kunitatiza, tatiza. Siku hizi Bella, mbona unimisi siku hizi, penzi lako lanitia hofu, mbona unimisi siku hizi, penzi lako lanitia hofu, mbona unimisi Bella.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio. From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Wow, that was the beautiful sounds of Blinky Bill alongside Lisa Oduor. The song is Bella. It's playing right here on Power Radio. This is indeed a very special edition of the Power Morning Drive Show. It's really good to have you join us this morning. My name is Wanyoike. I am your host, and I'm going to be introducing my guest, or rather, I don't think she needs any introduction. She's been here a couple of times, but for maybe the new our new people, our new fans, you might need to know just a little bit about who she is. But hey, remember you can get in touch with us on our social media handles. We are Pawa Radio across all socials. That's where you can find us. Also find us on our YouTube channel. That is Pawa Radio, PAWA Radio. Please head out to that YouTube channel. Subscribe if you've not yet. It really goes a long way. You can also find us on our website, www.power254.org/Pawa Radio. Yeah, and I said special edition because today we are doing something a little bit differently. We are going to just have a conversation because it's important and we need to have that conversation. So we're just going to jump right into it. Shall we, please?
Yes.
It's good to have you, Miss Kimmy. Miss Kimmy is back with us on this side of the Sahara. How are you, Kimberley?
I am doing very well,
Yes,
and I'm so excited to be here back again.
Yes.
Power is home.
Power is home. Yeah, we might
Yeah.
be teasing a little something, but Power is home.
Power is actually
Where
home.
to, Jua? If you know, you know.
Yeah, my name is Kimberley Sandra.
Yes.
I am a policy and governance practitioner, and I work in the democratic space as well. I am very, very, very excited to be having this conversation today with you, Anne. I think this is a conversation that has been long overdue.
It
A lot has been
long.
happening. No one is
For
talking
sure.
about it.
Yes, that's why we're here to yap about
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yes.
time for us to actually yap
A
and
whole
see
yap session.
how this thing is actually going to go.
I love it.
Yeah.
And in case you're wondering, today we are looking at the campaigns around the voter registration. You know, voter registration education in Kenya, or the awareness of the voter registration has really quite taken Kenya by storm. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it, or maybe I'm just hyper aware of the times that we find ourselves in with the voter registration. So we have the Kadi, or is it Tuko Kadi initiative? So we'll talk a little bit about how that campaigning has been playing out even on social media. We'll also touch on a little bit about the impact that it has had, especially for first time voters, and what kind of lessons can we draw from that point going forward. So yes, guys, you are in it for a treat, but for now let's jump into some music. When we come back, we get into our discussion. Remember, you can still get in touch with us across all our socials. We are Power Radio, streaming live everywhere. So please, let's see you after this short music break. We'll be right back.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Nimependwa nikapendeka, wanasema nimerogwa, sina noma. Ananifaa mimi, ananipea mahaba kwa wingi. Hanipimi, ananipea yote. Kashaamua kunipenda msimu yote, yeah. Naamini ashapata ubavu wake, na ni mimi hapa nduki. Tamu sana mapenzi. Tamu sana. Tamu sana mapenzi. Tamu sana mapenzi. Tamu sana. Ni tamu sana. Ni tamu. Ninamjua, ananijua, ananielewa zaidi, ananijua, na nikinuna ananituliza, ananibembeleza, roho inatulia, ananiamini, ninamwamini, hatuna siri, twaenda na shilingi kwa ya pili, na sio siri, kupendwa raha kwanza na wewe, kupendwa tena sana, inadonjo tu vibaya. Amini usiamini, hapa sitawahi penda mwingine. Nikiwa na yeye haunipati, na sana nikiwa na yeye it's a party. Nikiwa na yeye hakutaki na nikiwa na yeye sikutaki. Yeah. Tam 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 sana mapenzi. Tamu sana mapenzi. Tam tam sana mapenzi. Tamu sana mapenzi. Tam tamu sana mapenzi. Tamu sana mapenzi. Tamu sana mapenzi. Ni tamu ni tamu tena sana. Ni tamu tena sana.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Hapo sawa. Asante. Safi sana. Hapo sawa. Yeli ya ngoma sikona jovleta kuwa kitu tulikuwa najua tu nitawaua. Nipe pen, nipe karatasi, mwazo zote zitoke kichwani. Wengi lakini najua mimi niko sawa, mimi ndio kusema, mimi ndio le mbaya. Kalifyote nyuma yangu, mpango ni kuchange industry kwe kwangu. Wape ngoma tamu asirudi nyuma, sani tunawacheka wakianguka. Genge jina kubwa inasimama, tukitembea kila mali, kila mtu anasema safi sana, safi sana, safi sana. Hapo sawa. Asante. Safi sana, safi sana, safi sana. Hapo sawa. Asante. Jina najipa lakini sijaridhika, kama vijana kona mimi wazee sijawashika. Pole pole tu watakubali, pole pole tu watelewa lugha mtaani. Nena alisema tutatoboa, hakuna makazi ndio kitu kitatuokoa. Shwabure mimi napiga, tutakuinua mkono mitaimbia tu. Hivyo hivyo hakuna kuogopa, na washonge dhani mimi ni showstopper. Gege ndio inabaki imesimama, baada ya show kila mtu anasema safi sana, safi sana, safi sana. Hapo sawa. Asante. Safi sana, safi sana, safi sana. Hapo sawa. Asante. Kona support genge shukran sana. Kawe ni DJ shukran sana. Maklub zote shukran sana. Radio zote shukran sana. Watu wa majuu shukran sana. Promota wote shukran sana. Mtaa zote shukran sana. Wewe na wewe shukran sana. TV zote shukran sana. Magazeti zote shukran sana. Makopetu wote shukran sana. Bila nini hatungekuwa hapa. Safi sana, safi sana, safi sana. Hapo sawa. Asante. Safi sana, safi sana, safi sana. Hapo sawa. Asante. Safi sana, safi sana, safi sana. Hapo sawa. Asante. Safi sana, safi sana, safi sana. Hapo sawa. Asante. Safi sana.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
You see, addicted, you got my body lifted. Girl, you're so gifted, I never should have ifed it. Don't believe I missed it. How did I not get this? Leave me so breathless, leave me so helpless. Shame on the pain that I feel is in your name. Yet again, I'll be floating like a KLM plane. My game should back this thing, but she's so against me like a kid in broccoli. Sorry, let me speak properly, but she bad to the bone, so she oughta know me. Slowly, I will approach these, stroke on my goatee, then introduce me. No need to blame it on the cause girl, I know you wanna get loose. In truth, I'm a real sweet dude, so this song is for you. I'm addicted to you.
Hey, I never saw it coming. Something about you that I just keep wanting. And I don't know what else to say. I never ever felt this way. You got me so deep.
Yeah. Young Cass. There go. Guess my pretty lady. Yeah, you drive me crazy. Like I'm blindfolded, high rolling in a Mercedes. In one word, baby girl, you're amazing. Yeah, you got me sprung, baby. Can I have you daily? Want you by my side, baby, if I had a wish. Always need you there to give me a little kiss. From day one, I knew it would be like this. I'm loving your swagger, baby, you so glamorous. Yes, my pretty mommy, or should I call you darling? Be my princess and I can be your prince charming. We can hold hands in the sands in Malawi. Then we set sails on our way to Diani. I'll take you where the weather is sunny. And it's all on me, baby girl, don't bring no money. I got a chef if you ever feel hungry. Breakfast in bed, eyes red, late in the morning. Cass.
I never saw it coming. Something about you that I just keep wanting. And I don't know what else to say. I never ever felt this way. You got me so deep. I know what this could be if you and me got along. In time you see that you need me. And oh, hey, I got you. No matter what we go through, we'll be cool. No matter what they say, you'll be my dude. Me plus you. Ooh, hey, I never saw it coming. Something about you that I just keep wanting. And I don't know what else to say. I never ever felt this way. You got me so deep.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
This is Hendrix Sam.
Misikatai, unanidai, akiwalahi, ninaogopa sitadinai. I want you to lie, ni vile I'm trying to find good love, baby. I'll be the one for you. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. If you wait for me, I don't need nobody else. I'm trying to find good love.
from sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Alrighty, welcome back. That is One For You by Fee, and it's playing right here on Power Radio. This is the Power Morning Drive Show. My name is Wanyoike, and it's good to have you. We are the one for you, or you are the one for us. I don't know. Yes, we're still here with Miss Kimberley, Sandra. And now we want to get into our conversation today, which is everything in between Kadi and Badis kwa ballot, voter registration in Kenya, and more specifically, the digital campaigns that have been going around. Yeah, I think it's important because, narratives shape even how we show up in the world and how we engage with the things that we engage with. So just right off the bat, when you look at what has been happening in like in the terms of voter registration and like awareness and the education that has been happening online, what are some of the key highlights that you can already draw from since maybe the Kadi campaign came out? We will discuss Badis kwa ballot later on because I want us to unpack why it's very important, because it's obviously targeting women and women who've not registered as voters. But yeah, from just generally from your observation, how do you think the awareness campaigns are doing?
Yeah, thank you so much. And the awareness campaigns are doing extremely well. I love what I'm seeing on social media. I love young people are now getting out and understanding that they need to be registered as voters. I think that's something that I have personally been trying to advocate on my social media, to tell young people, go out and vote, and not just go out and get your voter's card. I really emphasize on the why. Why do you need to get that voter's card? Why is it important to you? Because again, there's that hype that is going around of Kadi. There's that hype of if Kadi break up with him. There's that hype of it. But then there's something that really needs to be done in terms of the why. And the why is not just because of it's a hype, but why is because of what has actually been the problem for years and what has been the problem in our systems, that now it is important for us as young people to now be involved in the conversation of registering as voters. We are the majority, which is okay, and it's good to be the majority. But one thing I always say is organized minorities ruin disorganized majorities. So the moment that we understand we are the majority and we can be able to have a say, there's that organization behind it. And I love that you started with what we need to do is register as voters. Yeah. That is like step one. But then after we register as voters, we need to sit back and ask ourselves, we have a few months to elections. Yeah. We need to sit back and ask ourselves, why did we actually take the voter's card? What has actually been the problem? And not just the aspect of Ruto must go. It's a whole systemic issue. We need to understand that the government is not comprised of one person. The government is comprised of so many people. We have the members of county assemblies, we have the members of parliament, we have governors, we have senators, we have president and the rest, women representatives. So we need to understand that this whole thing that we need to fix, not about one person, it's about a whole system that has oppressed young people for years. Because you finish your education, you get into primary school, it's free primary education, but you miss lunch in school. You're not able to get a desk, you're not able to get a textbook. And then you go to high school, you're told, oh, you'll go to a good high school, national school. You get to high school, you cannot afford to even sustain the school fees in your high school. Again, that's a young person being frustrated. Yeah. You finish high school, they tell you just get an A, you go to university. You get to university, help is not working. So people need to understand this is not about a Ruto thing or a president thing. Yeah. It's a systemic problem that we need to sit back and understand. We're taking this voter's card not just to campaign against removing the president, but we're taking this voter's card to actually change a system. Yeah.
I love that. Right. So let's go step by step. It's not a Ruto must go problem. It's not a Ruto and his regime problem. Yeah. It's a systemic issue that needs to be dealt with. Do we stand a chance of shooting ourselves in the foot then if we do not completely emphasize on the fact that this voter registration is not to just only get people to register as voters, but because that's one part of the problem.
Yeah.
We have many people who register, but they actually don't show up.
Yes.
During the election period. So how do we go around then creating the whole loop so that it's a 360 sustained campaign, that it just doesn't start with the awareness of why you should go to vote, but even come August, we make sure that people are lining up to go and vote, and to vote not based on anything else, but vote on basis of the issues that are at hand in the country.
Yeah. People need to understand that registering to vote is not hype. It is a civic responsibility.
Yeah.
It's not even a right. It is a responsibility that you have to register as a voter. It's not just about a hashtag. It's not just about a trend. And that's one thing, as young people, we need to move away from the trends. Trends do not change systems.
Why do you think we are so inclined to trends and hashtags though as a generation?
It's because social media is there. I think that's the way we connect. You see, it's our sense of belonging. Our belonging is on social media. Our belonging is on the hashtags. Our belonging is on the trends. So if I am at home and I see a hashtag, Niko Kadi, I need to feel like I relate to that. The same thing on social media. You follow people who you feel you can relate to. You like a video because you can relate to it. So what is happening is we're inclined to that because that's something we can relate to. That's something I can say, oh, I'm also part of this hashtag. I can post a picture and say hashtag Niko Kadi, and I'll have people liking my photo, I'll have people commenting, me too. And that's something as a generation, it's there because we've always used social media and we've seen social media working like that. Taking us back to even the maandamano. We were going for maandamano to feel a sense of belonging as well as taking responsibility. Because when you look keenly and analyze the June 2024 protests, there are people who knew what the problem was. It was the finance bill. But then the majority of the numbers who went there, it's because of a sense of belonging. Because people, my friend, someone I follow is on social media, an influencer has gone. And you know how influencing works. You see an influencer on the streets, you also want to go on the streets. You also want to be there. You also want to feel like I'm also part of this thing. But then what did we get? After the finance bill, we did not see young people following up on what Parliament is doing. Parliament has passed a lot of bills since 2024, bills that affect young people, bills that young people need to be involved, but they haven't been involved. They have taken a backseat. And that's the issue that comes with the trends that we tend to follow. If finance bill led to us intentionally following up on the legislative process, from finance bill, going up to the VASP bill, going up to the AI bill that is currently there, we will see that actually this trend brought something in terms of civic responsibility. And it's the same fear, it's the same worry that I also have with this voter registration drive. Are we doing it because of the hype around it? And we will not see ourselves actually changing our system. Because if you're doing it for the hype and you're not seeing the civic responsibility that comes with holding a voter's card. I say holding a voter's card is not something that you need to like, geez, I have a voter's card. It is something that you need to think very keenly, like, I have the power to decide who represents me. And that is democracy. You have the power to decide who will represent your issues, who will represent you as a young person. So ideally, when we're working around the voter registration, it needs to be taken back to the aspect of how are we going to follow this through to the end and not just registering as voters and we're done. For example, how many counties are registering as voters apart from the ones that we see on social media? We have Nairobi, Kiambu, I saw a video in Kakamega. We have 47 counties. Who is following up apart from the Twitter constituency? I usually say Twitter is a constituency.
It is.
Apart from the Twitter constituency, who is looking into the youths of Garissa? Does IEBC offices function in Garissa? Who is looking into the youths of Wajir? Who's looking into the youths of Trans Nzoia? Is IEBC actually operating offices in Trans Nzoia? Because once we leave this thing in Nairobi and its environs and places where internet is accessible, then we are shooting ourselves in the foot because we're leaving a whole other demographic. And the Constitution clearly says we the people. Not with it means everybody, not just anyone in Nairobi, the ones in university. It means everyone going deep into the counties and ensuring that IEBC is actually carrying out this registration. Again, how are we holding IEBC accountable for this thing. If Nairobi guys are registering, I passed by town, I saw IEBC has set up at archives and guys are registering. Is that the same thing for other counties? Are we following up as young people as much as we are Niko Kadi? We're Niko Kadi on Twitter, on the Twitter constituency, but in the other actual 47 counties and the 290 constituencies, who is actually following up to see that it's not that just a Nairobi youth thing, it's a youth thing of everywhere in the 47 counties.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. There's something that I've been thinking about, which is the, Instagrammable democracy or the governance of virality. Because, it's one viral moment, go for the gram.
Yeah.
We do it for the gram. And then we move
and the
on.
hashtags.
Yeah, we do it for the gram, we do it for the hashtag and the TikToks, and then we move on. But it seems as if there is no, I guess, personal touch to the issues that are at hand and the things that we have to face, even as young people. So when you think about even going forward, Niko Kadi has done a great job.
Yes,
for
a very great job.
Very great job. We're just in like the beginning stages of the mass voter registration.
Yeah.
I don't know, when does it end though? In like sometime
Sometime
months
next-
to
Yeah.
August maybe 2027.
Around maybe April, May, June, thereabouts.
Thereabouts, yeah. Right. Yeah. So this moment is very amazing that we are in. We are seeing young people. We are getting to hear them having amazing conversations when it comes to how dedicated and committed they are to getting their voter registration going on. But I want us to focus on a special demographic of people, which is women, young women specifically, and which is why the Badis Kwa Ballot campaign is something that I really have a keen interest in. So as you look at even the messaging of how the Badis Kwa Ballot campaign has been done, are you convinced that we are speaking to young women just as we should be doing, just as yet? And secondly, why are there so many barriers when it comes to the civic participation of women, especially when it comes to processes such as voting? Yeah.
The Badis Kwa Ballot campaign looks very good. It's something that looks going to be
Pinkified.
yeah,
It's very pinkified.
it's very pinkified. It looks like
Politics.
it's
Yeah.
going to make proper progress in terms of how baddies get into the voting. However, again, my taking back, Badis Kwa Ballot, does a girl in Samburu understand what it means to be a baddie or what baddies actually mean?
What is even bad?
I feel like as a country, sometimes we are so caught up in our own bubble, thinking that when you say Badis Kwa Ballot, everyone understands, everyone gets it, everyone will jump on
with
it.
it.
Because even how I saw one of the people who are doing Badis Kwa Ballot talking about, our nails, making our hair, like there's someone in Samburu who
Doesn't
even make her nails. Like
Yes.
her only issue is, how can I move from my home and go to school and not get raped along the way by bandits? How can I get pads without having, we have very different issues facing different people in different counties and different constituencies that I feel like, again, the governance of virality is something that needs to actually, people need to think about it. Because again, we're still doing viral things, viral statements, something that can get us hashtags, can get us people liking, can get people on a trend. But how intentional are we in changing this system, aside from Instagram, aside from Twitter, aside from TikTok? How are we ensuring that women are able to participate? And I talk about this with a lot of conviction. Like, I get where the campaign is coming from, but I don't see where it is heading to. Yes, the baddies will register, but there are people who are not baddies.
Yeah.
Again, there was a whole conversation on classism in Nairobi, like baddies versus Kenyeji.
Let's
And
talk about
that. Like, you see, the moment you say baddies, there's a whole people who you're leaving out, because
yeah.
the definition of a body is wig, stiletto nails, makeup,
They
and
probably live in Westie.
yeah, you
they
probably
have access.
Yeah, you hang out in Westlands, you go for matcha, like there's that body, and then there's this other side of women who are not bodies.
They are vienyejis.
Yeah, they are vienyejis, so they're called online. So
Yeah.
when you use a viral Instagrammable thing, bodies, and then there's this aspect of people who are labeled as vienyejis. There's a way you can post on TikTok and comments are like, you're a kenyeji. So again, this side you're not catering to, because they will feel like they don't belong in that campaign simply because of that bodies.
So then now we end up also now excluding
some women.
And which is undoing what we've been trying to do with the whole conversation of inclusion, diversity, equality.
We're shooting ourselves in the foot, basically.
Directly so.
Like,
yeah.
I've never had men.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I feel like, have you ever had men saying, okay, what do even men segregate themselves with? Like,
I don't know.
Subaru
boys.
Like, have you ever had like Subaru boys doing like a whole
thing that is
hashtag exclusive to them?
I don't.
It's usually like men.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing this.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that needs to apply even when we're including women. We have real issues that women face. We have sexual reproductive health rights that women face. In Nairobi, I understand what that is.
Yeah.
And understand why it is important for someone to legislate that into parliament.
Yeah.
But we have a whole demographic of women who don't even understand that they're suffering from PCOS. They don't even understand how menstruation is, like, to this day.
Yeah.
So I feel like we are still not very much aware of other people in other places. We're doing what's comfortable for us. We're doing what's viral for us. But not everything is a viral moment. And I usually keep on saying, even if we're saying we need to have more women present, we need to have more women included, but we've seen the damage it has caused by us having the bodies women actually there. Like, we've seen how they're not really representing and they're really out of touch with reality.
Yeah.
Even our own woman representative in Nairobi, she's really out of touch with reality.
But because badification, if I can call it that, it's about access, right?
Yes.
By the time we have a whole group of women calling themselves baddies, it means that they have some certain accesses and privileges that maybe other women, for let's say Dandora or Kibera, do not have.
Yeah.
So it's not like a one shoe fits all kind of situation.
Yes.
Here, right?
Yeah.
So then the challenge then becomes, then how do we create campaigns that target every person in so that we don't end up relegating a certain amount of a certain group of people, and then creating the problems that we have always had, which is only some few people getting to the spaces that we're trying to get them in. So how do we go about creating holistic campaigning?
I like what you said, holistic campaigning.
Yeah.
And it needs us to be intentional.
Yeah.
Like, there needs to have some intentionality behind a campaign. It's not just a viral campaign. Yeah. It's something that the person who's even starting that campaign needs to have that conviction within themselves that this is the direction we need to take. And most of the time, people who have access to lead such campaigns do not have that conviction of, I need to wake up from Nairobi and head to Baragoy. I need to go to Baragoy and educate people in Baragoy why they need to vote. I need to wake up, move from Baragoy, go to Maralal and check if IEBC offices are opened. We need to have that conviction of, we are changing a system. We're not just doing a viral moment. And we saw that happening in 2002. And I usually like to, every time I write about anything governance, anything elections, I take people back to 2002. In 2002, the whole country was united against a regime. Everyone, like, you would go to counties there, everyone is saying no Kanu, no more. It was the same thing that is happening. And now we're seeing, we have different fragments in society. We have guys who are united oppositions. I don't even know how united that opposition is. We have several people running for presidency. And that's also something we need to ask ourselves. How did we cheapen this seat of presidency that anyone can wake up and run for president? We need to also understand that we have made this presidency thing look like a glorious seat that if you put someone there, everything else will be fixed. 2002, people understood it was not just about Mo, it was about his whole cabinet, his whole government, and that's how they changed and put everything different. You could not hear Kanu anywhere in 2002 because they really knew the intentionality behind it was the whole regime has disappointed us. And we have these people who we want to put into the regime. But if you see, like right now, for example, people are campaigning, and then that's the problem I have with even aspects of the Kadi campaign. We're doing Kadi campaign, but also we're forgetting that people need to hold accountable. For example, there's a senator, some senators on top of Land Cruisers with the DJs, campaigning as early as now. Like we have turned, like no one is actually focusing on what the government is doing. No one is actually looking into what is happening in parliament. Everyone is campaigning. You go to the counties there's someone on top of a Land Cruiser. You go where there's someone on top. Like all of us have gone full campaign mode. How many months is it to elections? We have like a lot of months to elections, but still everyone is campaigning. If we could not hold our leaders accountable in 2024, following through a year later, 2026, we still have punitive bills being passed in parliament. We still have money being lost. We have a scandal right now on fuel shortages. No one is still holding the government accountable. How confident are we that even if we put the next government or the next people that we put, how accountable are we going to hold them? Because I say voting is not just about a one-day thing and you're done. Voting is about continuously holding these people accountable.
Correct.
It is the continuous process of, also it's continuous, not just one thing and then you're done. Because how I feel that this campaign is headed is vote in August, remove whoever you're removing, and then everything will be fine. It's all rainbows and roses. No. If right now we cannot even start practicing how we'll be holding them accountable, then what do we think will be different in 2027? I don't see any difference. And maybe this will make me look like the devil's advocate, but I'm not a devil's advocate. Looking into development and democracy, there's a point where democracy gets to a level where you need to understand how to go beyond to hold these systems accountable. Because if you leave democracy only on the elective part, you're missing the whole point of democracy. So everyone has gone on the side of elections. No one is looking at, okay, economically, how are we doing as a country? What is going right? What is going wrong? Like universities right now, if you have a conversation on universities are not doing well, Anne. They're not doing well. We had a whole strike. No one has followed up to see if lecturers were actually paid. No one is following up. So how confident are we that after this whole Kadi campaign, we will hold these leaders to account? Because if right now people are campaigning, we had floods happening and everyone screamed, governor. I didn't hear anyone calling their MCA and asking their MCA what's not happening. I didn't hear people having parliament to sit and discuss how can we make sure that we have like measures to curb this thing, because rains are going to come again. And we're still going to swim again.
And we'll act surprised again.
No one is legislating this thing. No one is asking, okay, so what is happening? Parliament is in session. People are talking. People are passing bills. People are passing everything. No one is holding the government to account. After 2024, and we did not follow up on the finance bill, which actually got in and it's working up till date, I'm not confident enough that we will follow through with the Kadi campaign, with the virality that we have.
It's interesting. I always say that representation matters, and I think you've touched a lot on that. But more than that, who represents you matters, and how they represent you also matters. And I think that's what we need to be talking about in the next phase of our voter registration campaigning. But even moving away from that, right? So we are here in this moment. We're excited, yay, Badis kwa ballot, amazing. We have Nico Kadi, it's doing amazing, it's doing the numbers. Then comes the electioneering period, and youth voter apathy is something that we have been dealing with for the longest time in Kenya. And I think, I don't know where I was reading, but they said that in 92, when we were transitioning from the one-party state into the multi-party state, that's when a lot of young people really were excited to come out and Kenya to vote for at least something that would be a better future. But we cannot still afford to think that voter apathy, especially among the young people, is something that is of the past. So, yeah, just speaking into that, there is a disconnect, but I can't quite necessarily figure out where the disconnect is when it comes to voter apathy in Kenya. So how do we address this issue?
Voter apathy is actually not even just a problem in Kenya. Voter apathy is
quite global problem.
It's a global problem.
Yeah.
Voter apathy it's like a cancer. You see, I usually say the moment we realized that youths were taken aback from governance processes, from democratic processes, that was the first time. That was the first time that people needed to be like, wait, what's actually not happening? Because they became so indifferent.
Yeah.
Young people became so indifferent on whatever is happening. They're like, whatever happens. And that's what we've been living since like the 1992. Whatever happens, let's happen. So now, how are we right now as young people about to get into this thing, and voter apathy should not be a conversation next year? And I personally believe, and we will still face the issue of voter apathy. Yeah. Because you see, when you're not united, and I say organized minorities destroy disorganized majorities. We still don't know as young people what direction we're heading to 2027. You see, if we had a united front, again, 2002, they knew it is not Moi, it is Kibaki or Raila or whoever. They knew we're not moving this direction. This is the direction we're moving. We're moving with Kibaki. And you see that united front of this is where we are going is the results that we got in 2002. Right now, the youths are so fragmented. Like, you ask someone, okay, who are you electing? They say, me, I know who I'm not electing. But that doesn't, you see, that.
Yeah, it's like if you don't stand for anything, you fall for anything.
You fall for anything.
Correct.
Because if you say you don't know who you know who you're not electing. So who are you putting to represent you? This is not just a conversation of we're removing someone and leaving that seat vacant.
Yeah.
To remove him, you have to put someone.
Correct.
You're not gonna go to the polling stations and spoil votes. You have to put someone. You have to remove and put someone. So if we have one seat that we have not yet agreed or we've not yet seen people saying this is the person we are putting, again, we will be very disorganized, we'll fragment votes, and we will be caught up in the same problem. And you see that aspect of even voter apathy is like, I don't know who I'm voting for. So you ask yourself, why would you stay in a line for 7 hours? You get?
Yeah.
And you don't know who you're voting for. You will stay in the house. 2002, guys showed up because they knew we're going to vote for Kibaki. We're not going to vote for Uhuru. It's Kibaki, and it's Kibaki. So that time, you had you could wake up with strength to go. Right now, you don't know. It will get to that day, you're like, Sasa, who am I going to vote for seriously? And you stay in the house. And you say, you know what? Doesn't matter. Again, young people, I feel like we do not want to collaborate with the systems that have already been in place.
Yeah.
People are saying we need to vote online. We're not there yet as a country. We're really not there yet. So,
if we wanted to,
we could, but
we have 153 million to finance choppers. So.
If 11 billion was almost lost in SHA. Right now, if you say IEBC, let's do online, automate systems, you will listen to how many billions will be lost. We lose 608 billion to corruption every single year. We don't need more billions at this point. Because our debt and there's this research Budgety Hub did, the social cost of debt. That was such a good research paper, and it had like a lot of
and
information into it
data.
and data. And if our GDP does not match the debt that we have, we don't need to lose more billions.
Correct.
So we need to find a way of collaborating
Yeah.
and getting into the system.
Yeah.
You were born finding people making lines to go and vote. You have to get into that system. If God allows, and we have people who are not willing to just steal money or do what, we will be able to get the point of technology. But right now, we have almost a year to elections. Within a year, who is automating? Because even if you're automating, you need to automate, you need to test the systems.
Correct.
You need to make sure that you do stress test that system. Because if we decide to automate right now and the system hangs in the time we're voting, it will also be a problem. So young people should not be there campaigning saying, oh, we should go digital. Not everything needs to be done digitally. And not everything will be done digitally. Even the United States of America, when they were doing that digital, it caused a problem.
Yeah.
So let's not be delusional and saying we will create our own way of voting. We need to learn how to get into the already existing systems. Not everything needs to be us versus them.
Correct.
Because again, that's a thing that also causes voter apathy. You'll be like, we said we want online voting, now we're not going to vote.
It's just like, I mean, come on. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, I want us to talk about Slay the Ballot, because you are also one of the people that are championing in this space and discussing a lot about the voter registration. We'll also talk about whether democracy works, and perhaps is that one of the reasons as to why young people are looking at this and they're like, no, it's definitely not in my bingo card. I'm not so sure that it's something that I want to stress myself with. So that conversation coming up after this short break. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
I would rather be anywhere but here. Sometimes you're the somewhere I'd rather be. Sometimes I would rather watch the dawn turn deep. But most of my sometimes, you're just the one I'd rather see. I'm sure fire gets tired of burning, and the stars don't always want to shine. You know my heart, it gets tired of yearning. That doesn't mean that I don't wanna try, so I'll keep trying. Sometimes I would rather sit alone and read. Sometimes you're just the words I'd rather speak. Sometimes I would rather lie awake and think how most of my sometimes you're my kind of irony. And I'm sure fire gets tired of burning, and the stars don't always want to shine. You know my heart, it gets tired of yearning. That doesn't mean that I don't want to try. I'm sure fire gets tired of burning, and the stars don't always want to shine. No, my heart, it gets tired of yearning. that doesn't mean that I don't wanna try. So I'll keep trying. Oh, I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Gofia ya giri komi ne erekwo, ne erekwo. Naguo ya gasheri ne erekwo, ne erekwo. Yokete na dege ne erekwo, ne erekwo. Yomete roraya ne erekwo, ne erekwo.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Then I ran into perfection. It was never my intention to fall in love again. I remember it so clearly. Akiniona nikipanic. I was never made for parties. She went ahead and held my hand. She said, life's too short, better shoot your shot. Kahukoredi basi kunywa shot. Nakoko sober then even better. Najua behutani hepa. She said, life's too short, so I'll shoot my shot. Yeah, I believe I was made for more. If I don't tell you, then I'll never know. I would rather tell you now.
I was looking for attention when she came in my direction. I wasn't looking for a good time, no. I was tired of the drama till she opened her mouth. She spoke to my soul. She broke all the walls I'd built inside. Amenifanya nipende tena. VP siwezi sema. Amenifanya nipende tena. VP siwezi sema. Amenifanya nipende tena. VP siwezi sema.
Ended up talking about our observations, judging drunken people, vile tunapanga interventions. Machache nilisema, but I loved our conversation. Ilikuwa polite na bila ta pressure. Aura yake ni kama ya malaika. Nadhani sijatosheka. Roho, moyo, mwili zote we imeenda.
Amenifanya nipende tena. Vipi siwezi sema. Amenifanya nipende tena. Vipi siwezi sema.
na hii mto siwezi vuka bila we, nasinzia nikiwaza kila day. Kwanza bila pesa na kuanga na pressure, juu siwezi kutesa, lakini madam asoli napigana, vita nimepigana, miezi zinashikana. Hey. Amenifanya nipende tena, vipi siwezi sema. Amenifanya nipende tena, vipi siwezi sema.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
How's it in this with you?
Purple silhouette, so I know you can't see me. How long before I'm wishing like a dream? What's the reasonable reason for your hiding? Till last night I heard you calling on your mama. I cannot even vouch for you, I cannot call on you. So if I don't love you, not taboo. If you don't love me too, so I erase my matching tattoo, cause I put it on for you. If you ever start to really win, if you ever find your queen, I hope she lets you down, 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 down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down. Man, I hope she lets you down, 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 down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down.
Have you never focused on another? Have you never focused, say brother? Have you ever noticed my hangover? You be driving me loco. Prison, I believe in you, pronto. You are the one that was supposed to carry me go. But when I'm on the road, baby, it looks like I cannot even vouch for you. I cannot call on you. And if I don't love you, not taboo. When you don't love me too. Now I erase my matching tattoo, cause I put it on for you. If you ever start to really win, if you ever find a game, and I hope he lets you down,
down, down, down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down. But I hope she lets you down, 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 down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down. Call me how many times I'm losing the fight. I've been ready to die, falling into you. Now ain't getting what took. You couldn't me. Showing on the file, I was into you. So now when you're gone and you're noticing, there was a diamond you didn't see. I've been shining my way out of your darkness. That's why I cannot even vouch for you. I cannot call on you. So if I don't love you, not taboo. If you don't love me too, so I erase my matching tattoos, cause I put them on for you. If you ever start to really win, if you ever find your queen, I hope she lets you down, 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 down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down. But I hope she lets you down, 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 down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down.
Oxygen mix.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
How's it in this with you?
Purple silhouette, so I know you can't see me. How long before I'm wishing like a dream? What's the reasonable reason for your hiding? Till last night I heard you calling on your mama. I cannot even vouch for you, I cannot call on you. So if I don't love you, not taboo. If you don't love me too, so I erase my matching tattoo, cause I put it on for you. If you ever start to really win, if you ever find your queen, I hope she lets you down, 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 down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down. Man, I hope she lets you down, 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 down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down.
Have you never focused on another? Have you never focused, say brother? Have you ever noticed man go far? You be driving me loco. Reason I believe in you, pronto. You are the one that was supposed to carry me go. But when I'm in the road, baby, it's why I cannot even vouch for you. I cannot call on you. And if I don't love you, not taboo. When you don't love me too. Now I erase my matching tattoo, cause I put it on for you. If you ever start to really win, if you ever find a king, and I hope he lets you down.
Down, 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 down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down. But I hope she lets you down, 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 down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down. Call me how many times I'm losing the fight. I'll be ready to die, falling into you. Now ain't getting what took. You couldn't me. Showing on a file, I was into you. So now when you're gone and you're noticing, there was a diamond you didn't see. I've been shining my way out of your darkness. That's why I cannot even vouch for you. I cannot call on you. So if I don't love you, not taboo. If you don't love me too. So I raise my matching tattoos, cause I put them on for you. If you ever start to really win, if you ever find your queen, I hope she lets you down, 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 down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down. But I hope she lets you down, 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 down. I hope she lets you down, 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 down.
Oxygen mix.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Alrighty, that is Nikita Kering with Let You Down. It's playing right here on Power Radio. This is the Power Morning Drive Show. Welcome back to our conversation today. We are talking everything voter registration, most especially the digital campaigns and how we go about creating narratives that will hopefully eventually rope young people in to go around voter registration. So before we went on a break, I had prompted you with a question about, does democracy still work for young people? And I think that's one of the things that young people are kind of like, I think you can call it fatigue, a fatigue of some sorts, where they're like, I don't see the reason as to why I'm voting, because the issues that I'm voting for, I'm still having to deal with them. So, do you think, does democracy work?
Yes, and democracy still works. And when we're feeling that it's not working, it's because we put democracy only on one side, and that is elections. There's social democracy, there's economic democracy. Social democracy, you listen to any type of music you want to listen to. No one is dictating. There are countries where they're being dictated on what they're watching, on what it's being filtered completely.
Yeah.
You post whatever you want to post, as long as you're not promoting any hate speech. You can be able to post in your bikini, like it's there. Social democracy is there. Again, you if you're a filmmaker, you can produce whatever film you're producing, as long as it does not promote hate speech or anything. You can be able to produce that. So social democracy is working. Economic democracy is working. You can work wherever you want to work.
Yeah.
You can be a gig worker. You're working in Kenya. Your company is abroad. That is economic democracy. And elective democracy is what we feel doesn't work. And the reason why we feel it doesn't work is because we've not been part of the elective democracy for quite some time. It was something that someone was doing it for us. People were choosing leaders for us. So us, we were taking the back seat in a way that, okay, after elections, politics is not my thing. I don't want to follow up on politics. I don't want to do that. So after elections is when we realize, oh my God, democracy doesn't work. Democracy works. Democracy works. You're going to University of Nairobi. You can choose to leave University of Nairobi and go to Kenyatta University or go to Makerere University. That is democracy. It's power by the people, for the people. So even in how you're doing your daily activities, it is because democracy has enabled you to do that. We have women in countries where they cannot go to school. But you can be able to go to school as a woman, and that is because of democracy.
Yeah.
So democracy is working. The only time we feel fatigued by democracy is when we do not participate in elective democracy. And now when the government that was put by people who actually participated is working against you, is when you're like, oh, democracy does not work. If you were never, I usually say, if you were never part of the table, any decision that is made on that table, it will affect you. You have to bear the consequences of what that table decided. So whether you sat back and said, I'm not going to be part of it, whether you were ignorant, whether you were building on hype, anyone who sat at the table called elections and the decision that was made there, it will affect you who was in the kitchen, you who was in the bedroom, you will still be affected. So ideally, and when it comes to affecting you now is when you say democracy does not work. It's like, Messi Kuapo, such as this thing doesn't work. No, you are not there in the first place to see that this thing will not work if it goes this direction. You see, if young people were involved in saying, we don't have enough young representation in parliament. We need to have more young people in parliament. Because I'm even hearing Kadi campaign of people registering to vote. I've not had people wanting to get into parliament. Young people saying, vote for me, get into parliament. And as young people, if someone now decides they want to get into parliament and they align themselves with a political party that we're not comfortable with because we've said everyone is an enemy, now they're being called sellouts. For example, when we elect with political parties, there are political parties that have the finances, number one. They have the groundwork that can be able to get you inside parliament. So if today someone aligns themselves with United Democratic Alliance, and want to get a member of county assembly seat, and they're given the party ticket, how many young people will actually vote for this person? That's also something we need to figure out, because being part of elective democracy is not just about electing. You also need to be there to be elected. So young people, even the ones who are in political parties, we need to see young people in political parties saying, we want to get elected. I have not seen, or maybe I'm the one who's not seeing. I have not seen young people actively saying they want to get elected. I'm only seeing young people rallying behind those who are already elected and are not working. Like there are people who are literally following senators. And they're not speaking with their own voice on, this is what I want and this is what I can give. You see, so democracy is working. The moment you feel fatigued by something is because you were never part of it in the first place. So democracy in general should not be like put on the chopping block. Democracy works, and it has been working. And the thing about it is no one ever gets it right. There's no perfect democracy. You can look even the United States of America. It's not a perfect democracy. It's how you make it work for your citizens. You look at all those Schengen countries, Denmark, Sweden. They don't have a perfect democracy, but they're making democracy work for they've localized democracy.
Situation.
We need to localize our democracy to make it work for our situation. And the only way we can make it work for our situation is if we get part of that conversation in the first place. You cannot expect it in the back seat and something is being made, you will eat that food. You cannot just stay there and say, it doesn't work, I'm fatigued. Democracy needs work. It needs a lot of hard work. It's the reason why they said power to the people is because you need to work for democracy to work. If you don't want to bear the work that democracy actually needs, if you don't want to be the one doing these campaigns, want to be the one driving these conversations, then you have no right to say democracy doesn't work. Get in, work. We are called a microwave generation, and we're seeing why we don't want to put in the work. People put in the work for even the multi-party democracy. They put in the work for constitutional rights. They put in the work. Honorable Kiraitu Mirungi, they put in the work. Honorable James Orengo put in the work. The late Raila Molo Odinga put in the work. So us as young people, we need to put in the work. Because if we don't put in the work, decisions are being made for us, and we will say democracy doesn't work without us. It's because we're also not trying to get involved. As we want to stay on Twitter and run hashtags. There's no democracy that runs on Twitter. Twitter is a foreign concept. It's a social media. It's a foreign concept. There's no democracy that is happening on Twitter. You have to come back to reality.
Yeah. Back to drawing board.
Yeah.
So then, where do we go from here? Even as we wrap up our conversation, because, I mean, there's just this, there's so many things. There's so much that you have touched on, but I'm not so sure that we have like a clear, pathway towards doing this the right way. So how do we do this and do this rightfully? And by that, I mean, involve young people, all of them, women, men, the elderly, because that's also another thing. Persons with disability, because that's also another conversation on its own. Yeah, so how do we ensure that we are intersectional in our approach and in our thinking of going about this whole voter registration?
Yeah, the first thing is we need young people to understand how the system works. Understand who is a member of county assembly, what do they do, understand who is a member of parliament, what do they do. Not just what you were taught in high school or primary school. Get to have a deeper level of understanding, get to follow up. And there are so many tools that are there. Mzalendo Trust has a whole website.
Oh,
it's
fantastic.
Online.
Yeah.
It's an online website. You can even track your member of parliament, how they have performed. Even if they've never spoken on parliament, you can see on Mzalendo. So every young person right now should head over to mzalendo.com, mzalendotrust.com. I think we need to put it on the comments or somewhere, but every young person, whether you're registering to vote, whether you have not yet registered, whether you have registered, head over to Mzalendo Trust. Go to their website. Look at all those tools. They have explained properly how parliament works. And parliament is the backbone of our government. Once you understand parliament and how much power parliament holds, Ruto is not a point of conversation. You will be very focused on parliament. How the county assemblies work, look at how the counties work. Let us all head over to that website. That website has, even me, a lot of content I get is when I'm not sure about something, I go to Mzalendo and I check and I say, okay, this is how this thing works. Young people, there's material. And there's material that has been, because we don't want to read all of it, there's material that has been like given in portions for you to be able to understand. So if you're a young person, you've registered as a voter, and you're not on Mzalendo, I don't know what you're doing. Because that voter's card will be as good as any other thing if you really don't understand how this government works. So the actionable thing, every young person, old person, but especially the young people who are doing the Kadi campaign, do Kadi campaign as your embodies kwa ballot, as you're taking people to Mzalendo to understand how parliament works, to understand how government works. Because if you don't understand how government and parliament works, you're doing this for governance of virality. And the governance of virality will die. The next 2 months, it will be dead. Everyone will be back to their lives, and then we get another viral moment, then we hop on it, then a viral moment. We need administrative continuity.
Right.
If we don't have that continuity, we're going to lose it. Because we didn't have continuity with the finance bill, and young people need to actually think, after finance bill, what else have we followed up with parliament? Absolutely nothing. And how even finance, that bill needs to also make us realize how important our parliamentarians are. If parliamentarians actually rejected that bill, no one would have died. It's not even a point of Ruto killed people. It started from that parliament. People told them, we don't want this bill. But because of selfish reasons, because of whatever reason, they passed that bill, and it had to take people to go to the streets. The problem and the root cause of everything in our society is that parliament. If we can get that parliament right, everything else will work, because the president is just an executive member who actually works on what the parliament has said. So if the parliament is a parliament of goons, a parliament of thieves, a parliament of floggers, a parliament of all sorts of corrupt people in different societies and bad boys and bad girls, we're not headed anywhere. We need a serious parliament that understands how legislation works. So every young person, go to Mzalendo and understand how serious legislation is supposed to look like.
And also go to Slay the Ballot.
And also come to Slay the Ballot. I mean, we have a lot of blogs that if you want to understand what is happening currently and anything around whatever politically or governance-wise is happening, go to Slay the Ballot. There's a lot of articles you can read. You can be able to understand. If you want that body language.
That's where it's at.
That's where it's at.
All right. Closing remarks as we wrap up our conversation.
Yeah. So my closing remarks, just to remind young people, systems don't change with virality. They change with consistency.
Yeah.
The more consistent we are in advocating and actually getting to work around what we believe in and what we want, the more results we get. There's nothing that will get in any form of inconsistency. We stopped at finance bill. We need to get back on it. We need to get back to understand what is currently happening in Parliament. If you don't know what is currently happening in Parliament, you need to actually get to know, because even people were shocked when Parliament was on recess. They were like, "Kwani Parliament goes on recess?" Yes, they
Yes,
do. They do. Then they go for recess.
Yeah.
So that's something that young people also need to understand. So if you're a young person, please get to understand what you're working with. Don't just hashtag Niko Kadi without understanding the why behind the Niko Kadi campaign.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very good place to end our conversation. Thank you so much, Kimberley, for coming on. It's always a good time. It's a yap session.
Governance
a
yap.
chat fiesta. Yeah. And we really I hope that the message is clear and that young people will rally behind whatever needs to be done to ensure that this sort of makes it out of the group chat. Yeah, that's what it's giving. It's giving voter registration is still in the group chat, and so it needs to get out of the group chat. Thank you so much for speaking to us on Pawa Radio. That's all the time we had for you. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for making the time to join us on this very special edition of the Pawa Morning Drive Show. Kwaheri kwa sasa, and we will see you next week. Bye for now.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Pawa Radio.
I'm in love with you, and it's forever, forever. I'm in love with you, and it's forever, forever. Oh baby, I'm in love. I'm in love with you. Forever, baby, I'm in love. I'm in love with you. Forever, forever. Uwe na mwanga au giza, moyoni pangu pawe kwako, miniwe wako. Usiwe mbali nami, ujisikie uko nyumbani. Miniwe wako.
Gwenda wonde, diri ukenya datatawe. Gwenda ukwera tinowe, koro ya kwako hewoye. Yothe gwenda wonde, diri ukenya datatawe. Gwenda ukwera tinowe, koro ya kwako hewoye. Yothe
I'm in love. I'm in love with you forever, baby. I'm in love. I'm in love with you forever, forever. Yeah.
me show. Set sailing Melly, we go. Love everywhere, talk for corridors. Just you and I, Pansy bicycle. Hey, you know, in our showing in a tadimo. Adonyo mesi mama taitimo. Wewe sukari, asali. Wenda wole, dili ukenya datatawe. Wenda wakwera tinowe. Koro ya koko hewoye. Yonde wenda wole, dili ukenya datatawe. Wenda wakwera tinowe. Koro ya koko hewoye. Yonde. With you, and it's forever. I'm in love with you, and it's forever. Baby, I'm in love. I'm in love with you forever. Baby, I'm in love. I'm in love with you forever.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.